Hello and welcome to The Sun Down Under. I'm Felicity Cross, Deputy TV Editor at The Sun, and I'm here with all the latest gossip from camp and beyond as I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. Starts off week 2 in the jungle. We're on day 10 and things are heating up. So how is it heating up? Let me tell you. First of all, this weather. I feel like it's been the secret 13th campmate this year, the weather, because it's just been so topsy-turvy. But now it's hot, and that's brought in a whole array of new jungle critters into the camp. And one of them in particular targeted Sam Tomlinson. So overnight, I can reveal that I'm a Celeb's Rangers had to swoop in to rescue Sam from a deadly snake. So the team basically, they're watching the camp the whole time on night vision cameras when the lights are down, but also in the day, so that they can leap into action ready if there are any sort of nasties that the campmates themselves can't deal with. Now, this was the exact situation that happened when a slithering, venomous snake crept towards Sam in the middle of the night. Now, it's called a small-eyed snake. I'm not even going to try and give you its Latin name because everyone will laugh at me. But basically very venomous, very deadly if it had bit Sam. So the Rangers had to leap into action, jump into camp and pluck the fork-tongued beast out of the bush and make sure that Sam was safe. Now they're so good at this, Sam didn't even wake up, which I think is just very iconic of him. But all was well. Danger was averted, but just goes to show that, while they're sleeping, anything can happen to these celebrities. And thank goodness the ITV team were ready to sort of leap into action on that one. How many times have I said leap into action? They are ready to leap into action, is my message for you. Obviously, there's been a couple of wildlife encounters. We had Fred and his tick. We've had some leeches attach themselves to a couple of the campmates as well. So, it's not just a TV set, it's real life out there. Now, from wildlife to love life. So this week we'll see the arrival of the friends and families of the celebrities. They all start to jet out ready to support their loved ones, camped out in lovely hotels in Surfers Paradise, ready to go beyond that jungle bridge to welcome their loved one or see them back in the bar for a celebratory glass or two. And in The Sun today, we reveal that one of those people coming out for friends and family is Nigel Farage's secret girlfriend. Now, this is a big deal because over the 6 years they have been rumoured to be together. They have very rarely been seen in public and they have never confirmed that they are together. So the fact that this woman will be out here in Australia is the surest sign yet that they are officially together. For now, we know that Laura is part of that friends and families group coming out for Nigel, and we hope to see her at Brisbane Airport any day. It's a day that ends in Y, so I must be talking to you once again about Nigel Farage being naked and wearing his underpants. Who knew that this would become a thing? It was not on my I'm a Celebrity bingo card, but here we are. Now, news over the weekend that Nigel's people are unhappy with the amount of nudity that they are showing of Nigel.
I wasn't expecting to see Nigel Farage's bottom so soon.
They claim that ITV have broken a supposed indecency clause in his contract. Now, we're hearing here at The Sun that ITV have just laughed off this approach. They've continued to air very similar scenes since this letter landed middle of last week. Footage of the politician and sort of in his pants and in the bath have continued to air despite this letter. Essentially, they say that there is no such clause in anyone's contract. The show source told us all the celebrities are fully briefed before they enter camp that there's cameras everywhere except for the dummy. Now, we've talked before about how Nigel knows exactly what he's doing in there. Nigel is no dimwit. He knows that cameras are everywhere, and he is no fool. He is under no illusion that this footage may possibly reach TV screens. We're hearing behind the scenes that this legal approach, everyone's just laughed it off, to be honest, and I'm told that there could be plenty more nude Nigel to come. They're not scared off by the legal hot dogs there, so we should see plenty more of Nigel in his pants. Good news for Grace Dent, who actually on Saturday night's show said, the worst thing is, this is totally normal for me. I just feel like I've always seen Nigel Farage in his pants. I feel like that's always been a part of my life. I can't remember a time before Nigel Farage in his pants. I hear you, Grace. I hear hear ya. So the action back in camp will be ramping up as the week goes on, particularly because we know that the viewer vote, so this is to save your favourite campmate, but that first vote is looming. It's looking like it will be on Friday. So all of the campmates will be aware of this, and they'll all be trying to grab as much airtime as possible and trying to sway public opinion. Now, Nella and Sam will be on a high after the success at Fishy Business last night. They did so well in that trial.
We get 12.
Yes, guys. Sam and Nella have just returned from their trial Fishy Business, and they've got 10 out of 12 stars, so that is amazing.
Now, Nella's actually exempt from the next trial, which is probably a good thing because she looks like she's close to breaking point with all these trials. Nella, Nigel and Tony are all exempt from this next one. It's called Down the Tubes, and it will see two celebrities up in the sky, suspended in see-through plastic tubes as they try and throw balls to each other through some sort of quiz mechanic. It will be Grace and Josie facing this trial.
Grace and Josie.
Oh dear.
The public have decided the person they want to see face down the tubes is both of you.
Can't wait to see Josie under pressure, but certainly Grace looks like it was the last thing she wanted to be doing. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back for Grace. So we'll see that on tonight's show. And you can join me tomorrow for more I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here gossip from behind the scenes and beyond as the celebrities continue their time in camp. I've been Felicity Cross, Deputy TV Editor from The Sun. Add The Sun Down Under to your playlist. Come back tomorrow morning for all the goss. See you then. Bye.